It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. I've been looking to the stars like I'm an astronaut, and this pain hurts so much, so I smoke that gas a lot. I've been hiding from myself cause I tryna get caught, and you know I right my wrongs. That's some shit that I can't stop now. I've been searching for my soul cause it's been missing. Imagine cooking breakfast, bullets flying through the kitchen. How you wait for it to stop to wait like you fishing.
Oh, I forgot. What up, 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 family?
How y'all doing today?
What up, family?
What's going on?
I see somebody named Bobby Brooks up there. Hello to you, hello to you.
Listen, we gonna do it.
All right, let's.
What up, Bmore?
Oh my God! Here we go again! Here we go again!
She got a rep,
right.
rep
Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute!
But look, we went through this, and we've been going through this all week. What's Gucci? What's Gucci, baby? What's
Everything
up?
Gucci.
Which one of us who gave you the car and push up on it? Was it me?
Does it matter, Miss Lisa? Oh man, she doesn't matter.
I pushed up on
Does it matter, Miss Lisa?
Yeah, I pushed up on everybody.
I know we ran out of cars, Miss Lisa giving out all the cars.
I won't get no one gonna give us no crew. No one gonna give out anything.
They could be pretty some more, right, Dennis?
Yes, yeah, you got that right. They on their way.
Okay.
Well, we know you.
No. That's for the people. That's one of the people. For the people.
Okay.
Yo, stop playing with me. Yo, y'all gonna come out here and see me?
Miss Lisa, one.
No, it was the guy. Okay. I won't care who. I need y'all to come out here and holler at us. You see, I love y'all.
Okay, Miss Lisa, give me a second. Give me 1 second, please.
I'm sorry.
Miss Lisa, 1 second. What I like for you to do then, though, well, let's introduce yourself first. Who are you? Let's do that. Let's tell the people who we are first.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you who I am. My name is Miss Lisa.
Oh, that's enough. Okay, and I'm joking. I'm joking. Go ahead. I'm joking. Go ahead. I'm just playing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Shayna Brown.
What up? What up?
Please let us know. Was it me, Eric, or Dennis who pushed up on y'all?
You know who that is?
That's my singer.
Yeah,
okay,
you know who that is. What up? What up?
What's your pretty self with them pretty dreads? I told you, I got some dreads in my house. Yeah, I'm getting ready to start wearing wigs when it get cold.
Ain't no wrong with it.
Yes, but my name is Miss Lisa, and I'm the youngest one on the board. Hi, Miss Cordelia.
What's up? What up? What up? What up?
Baby. I'm the youngest one. I am a mother of 3 sons and a grandmother of 7 maternal and an adopted grandmother to about 155 of them. Yes, I'm very proud to be who I am.
Awesome.
You know, I can always, get better. You can teach an old dog new tricks, you feel me? But I ain't no old dog, because I'm cute as hell. That's right, I am beautiful. Could y'all please tell me how beautiful I look today? Because my self-esteem is kind of low today. I just need somebody to say how beautiful.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful, Miss Lisa. Very beautiful.
You got 2 people.
Very beautiful.
You got it very beautiful.
You see how hard it is to get a compliment?
It's not hard. We just did it. We just asked for it. We just did it.
I had to ask for it. Y'all should have told me as soon as I walked in the door.
We did, Miss Lisa. We let you in.
You forgot.
We let you in the door.
See, that's why me and him always beefing. Y'all be thinking it's me. You
know we love you, Miss Lisa.
All right, Miss Eric, how you doing today, Eric?
I'm good, Miss Lisa. Yeah, I'm always short and sweet. My name is Eric Cox, and I'm just here for y'all.
Kevin.
What up, Kevin? What up?
Miss Lisa in the building.
You know
Let them know. Let them know Miss Lisa in the building. That's right. Miss Lisa. Hey. That's right. You are a beautiful queen. Thank you. You just made my whole day. I ain't even going to say nothing else.
You good. You good. You know you good with us.
Thank you. And thank you, King. Thank you. I appreciate it more than you ever know. Oh,
you're beautiful.
Thank you, Cordelia. Oh Oh my God! Why you hate
It's the
it?
Lisa.
I'm not
It's all right. It's the Lisa show.
No,
Right?
yeah.
It's the Lisa. The first half hour is the Lisa show. The first half hour is the Lisa show. It's okay.
I swear to God, Eric was talking, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
You
No,
good?
Sorry, they said no.
It's good. I know.
You good.
It's good, Miss Lisa.
Go ahead, Miss
We
Lisa.
love you. You're beautiful. We love you. What else we gotta say?
Yeah, go
We
ahead.
love you. You're beautiful.
What
you're
else?
funny. I mean, you know, we love
I feel good.
You give out all the cards. Like, what else?
Okay,
What
yeah.
else?
You can-
We do the whole list. We do.
Look, I'm gonna sit up straight for y'all. Okay, yeah. I got the wire bra on today. It's in effect.
Good
Okay.
job. Good job.
my
Good job.
God.
Okay.
Look, Miss Lisa, what's your number, Queen?
Uh-oh.
I got it. Give me. Yeah.
I'm going to give it out on air. Everybody call her.
Hello,
What up, family?
All right, go ahead, Eric. I don't know about
Nah,
that.
I'm good.
Okay, you good? Okay, my name is Dennis, y'all. My name is Dennis, and I'm a co-host on Our Opinion, and we just come in to give talent out to our other family. Everybody's a celebrity, and that's what we're here to do.
And he got bars.
I'm gonna give y'all some bars a little later, but not quite now. But I tell you what, anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to say?
I want to say thank you for Bobby. He said, because I'm feeling you in capital letters.
Damn, Bobby. Go get a room, Bobby. Y'all get a room.
Off air.
Not yet. But thank you, though. You really got me sitting up straight. You really do.
Yeah, but you good? But we do have a special guest tonight. We just want to take a little. We just want to take a little time to introduce us to our new family members that came on board. We had a considerable increase in subscribers.
Yep.
So we just want to thank the subscribers that subscribed to us this past week.
200 plus. That's
200
good.
plus.
200 plus.
230 now.
230.
And we appreciate every one of them, each and every one, and we really appreciate it. So for the new family members that came on board, we just want to say thank you to introduce ourselves, and that's what we're here to do. So that's what we're doing as this point right now.
Right.
But we do have a very, very, very special guest tonight. Very special. Very special.
Oh, it's hot today.
It's hot.
That's the first month. Like we're gonna start with a bang.
We can start with a bang.
We start in August with a
Yes,
bang.
we've been concentrating on the young men, but yes, we got.
We don't concentrate. No,
I've
I've been concentrating on those young men. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her?
Tasha Reed, we had the entrepreneur.
Yes.
But tonight we have a young lady in here who goes to A&T State University, which is a HBC. I said that right?
HBC.
Where your notes?
Get the notes. Get the notes.
No, in Greensboro, North Carolina. She's studying mass journalism along with political science. And wait a minute, I do need to pick that up. Okay, multimedia and journalism.
Media.
All right, and then after she graduate, because she's graduating May 24th. Just let's give it up.
That's right around the corner.
Yes.
She's going for an MBA.
Go ahead.
In international business.
Okay.
This black queen getting ready to change the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
I agree.
my God, I can't wait for y'all to meet her. Okay.
But before they meet her, Miss Lisa, I want to take the time to thank our sponsors.
Yes.
That's what we want to do first.
Yeah.
We want to take the time to thank our sponsors, and we want to say go to Normandy Treasures on eBay. She got thousands and thousands of items up there. She got new used items, excuse me, sorry about that. But support her, and you'll be supporting her. You'll be supporting the community and everything. So for no further ado, we're going to introduce Miss Kuleema.
Well, we are more than halfway through the first full day of jury deliberation, and the jury asked a very interesting question. What exactly is a mistrial? After this was explained to them, the defense urged that an Allen charge should be granted, basically meaning they'll be urged to come to a unanimous verdict. The judge did grant this and sent them back for further deliberation. Now, if they cannot come to a unanimous decision, it is likely a
Clap track.
Yo.
It's on.
It's playing. All right, what's up? Let's introduce the one and only famous Miss Kuleema. She is beautiful. and she's gonna make a difference in the world. Before we even start, we want you to tell the family. You're a family member now. You are a family member, and we welcome you as a family member. So, what you want to tell the rest of the family about yourself?
Well, thank you guys first and foremost so much for having me. It's
Yes.
a pleasure to be here.
Yes,
My name is Kuleema Kuteh. I am a rising senior at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University.
Awesome.
Aggie pride forever and always.
All right.
I'm currently studying journalism and mass communications and political science. I'm a double major. After graduating, I want to get my MBA, but my dream job is to be a foreign correspondent, then go into diplomacy, maybe be like a special information person to a country, whether it be countries like Iraq or Iran. I definitely want to go somewhere that has a need for help. I believe if you give somebody a voice, you give them hope.
That's true.
Help and hope both start with the H. So I want to go out, help these people, give them hope, and open another door of opportunities, investments, and tell the stories that are oftentimes forgotten, not because they're not important, but because they don't have the resources to tell them themselves.
Okay.
So you changing the world.
I hope so, one voice at a time.
Yeah. So where did you grow up at, though?
I am definitely a product of the world. Growing up, I lived in so many different places.
You want to
Born
give us
in Georgia, of course.
Okay.
Born in Georgia. After Georgia, I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina. Then I lived in Philadelphia. Then for my sophomore year of high school, I lived in the West African country of Liberia.
LIB.
Ancestors' home.
Wow.
And that's where I discovered my passion for journalism. Came back to North Carolina, graduated high school in Charlotte, and now I'm at North Carolina A&T.
Awesome. So,
No, that's crazy because my father was born in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, we love the Queen City.
We connected on so many levels. Oh my God. Wow, you just amazing.
Yes.
Thank
you know,
you.
that's a lot of work to be doing a double major. You know, I got a little associate's degree in business management, and it almost killed me. Okay, so how did you was able to do all that with, and each one is different. I mean, how did you do it? Like, could you explain the hard work and what was your routine?
Honestly, I didn't think about it. It just had to be done. I feel like there is no place for a young black woman to be equal or to be mediocre. You always have to come out and do your best. So I've taken summer classes since I've been at A&C. This summer, I'm longer working a 40-hour internship. I'm also doing 4 summer classes. You just got to get it done. I think if I don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. And I don't want to give anybody the opportunity to say they're working harder than me. If there's one thing that's not going to happen, nobody's going to outwork me.
Awesome. So I got a question for you. So how did your past influence your major being a journalist? And how did your past, your upbringing influence you come take? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Choosing your major. Choosing your major.
Well, first and foremost, I've always been an outspoken person. I never held my tongue. Ask my mom, she'll tell you. It wasn't always a good thing. She used to tell me, mind your mouth. But I just had to say what needed to be said. And then when I lived in Liberia for my sophomore year of high school, I had my own radio show where I would go out into the community and tell stories. And granted, even though that's where my ancestors' home, that wasn't my home. I've lived in America for most of my life. So when I got to go out and tell their stories, I didn't really relate. But it was just a matter of you get to meet people, and even though you're not always from the same background, we're all people at the end of the day. We all have the same DNA.
That's very true.
Humans,
That's very true.
Anatomy, and you just learn to love people and understand people. And I realized how living in America, we have almost an arrogant thing about us. You know? You ask another person who's our president, they can tell you who it is. You ask me who's the prime minister of Canada, I have no idea. So it just lets you know, oftentimes we forget about the people, and we sit here in all of our privilege and report on stories that go on, but we never step away to go to that place, breathe the air they're breathing, and understand their struggle,
That's
Going
true.
to a third world country, you tell people, they're like, oh my goodness, were you scared? But what they fail to realize is there's still people with still dreams and aspirations, just different circumstances.
That's true. That's what we say all the time. I think you say
so who were some of the influences you had, like journalism that you, like, have people you looked up to, or?
Christina Amanpour, my grandma loves CNN.
I know
and she speaks like so many languages. I'm like, I want to be like her. Asha Say, she is a West African reporter. She also worked for CNN. She was a girl, I feel like she looked like me, and I was like, this is very obtainable. But honestly, there's not that many people, black people, especially black women, were the most underrepresented in the media company and the whole entire industry. So I didn't have too many media influences, but my mom, she was definitely a great influence on me, because one thing she did was get it done. I I don't know how she get it done.
That. I understand
I don't
that.
know how she's still getting it done. I don't know, but it got done, and that definitely inspired me.
That's in our DNA as
Just
black
to get
women.
it done.
We can do 100 things at one time. And that's some real stuff right there.
Yes, ma'am.
But you know what? That is, your mother did an amazing job.
Yes,
Well,
I
thank
agree.
you.
I agree.
Your mother did an amazing job.
Thank you
and
so
just for
much.
you to go out in that world, I want to ask you a question. Would you go to places like right now, Niger just had a coup? You know,
I definitely would.
And would you go to Haiti where 80%? Because it seemed like where all the natural resources now, everybody feeling with the help of Russia and China, all this stuff, and they don't care about them people. They just want the natural resources. So would you speak on stuff like that?
Yes, I will speak on stuff like that. I'm not ever going to be scared to share my opinion or share my voice.
That's what we're doing. Our opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
I pay. That's what.
If you live in fear, you're doing a disservice, especially if you have a gift. I feel like, of course, there are several things that can go wrong, but I think God gave me this gift for a reason. In the same way He helped people in the Lions, then He could help me in the face of any adversity. So I plan on definitely
Because when
showcasing.
people, if y'all don't know, Liberia is the country that was founded by free slaves from America. They freed black people. Liberia, that's the only thing that we got, and then they came in there and stole that too. But we don't want to do that. Shania, yes, black girl magic, and her skin is amazing. Like, she is so, and you from, man, my aunt, this is the God on the street. She lived right, like, diagonally from I know exact, that's the biggest place ever in
Yeah, the
Greensboro.
biggest HBCU.
Right.
Yes, that place is humongous. It's so big, and it's crazy. My mama was born there, and my daddy is buried in Charlotte.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he rested in peace with a drunk ass. I love him.
So it's like, so it's summer now. Like you're not in school. Like, what are you doing? Like right now, what did you do with your summer?
I was interning at a local news station here
Wait,
in
you didn't
Baltimore.
take a break?
Which one?
You didn't take a break? Whoa. All right. Go ahead.
No, there was no breaks. There was no breaks. I'm
Okay.
also, like I said, I'm also taking 4 summer classes.
Okay.
But I'm still having a great time.
Interning.
So how do you merge? How are you going to merge your journalism and with your political science, or how will you do that?
So because I want to work for CNN, they are mostly political based.
Okay.
So I feel like I need to have that knowledge in me. And, you know, journalism is a great degree because you're always going to have to talk to people.
Okay.
Political science helps you to understand how the people that make the decisions are thinking.
Yes.
What are these theories? You know, a lot of this stuff dates long back. These things, these practices.
That's true.
You can understand the mind of a politician.
That's
'cause,
true.
like, if you can understand somebody and how they think,
That's
you
true.
can get them to do whatever you want them to do.
True.
Yeah.
So I know when I walk in these rooms, I need to be able to understand what they're thinking, understanding these terms. You know, you can't always be in a meeting Googling what something means. So if the more you give yourself knowledge to understand the rooms you want to be in, I think I'm preparing myself, already preparing myself. So when that opportunity does come, I won't really need that much training. I'll be ready to step in the room and take over the room.
Awesome.
Do you have a favorite book?
My favorite book is one by Stacey Abrams. It's called Lead from the Outside.
Lead from outside.
She
I
was
gotta check it out.
She ran for
Governor
of
in
Georgia.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Georgia.
It let me know how to step out and still be a leader, understand the people you're leading. I love that book.
Okay, awesome.
Mind you, she lost that because the election, what was the guy, Jack Kemp, the governor now, he cheated.
Okay.
Okay, because how you gonna be running and be the election supervisor? Like, she lost by what, like 1,300 points?
It was close.
It was too close for comfort, and we didn't go and tear up the Capitol.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna take it back to your summer again. You started talking about the internship, and I want to hear more about the internship.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Where are you doing?
Working for a local news station. I want to be a reporter before I get into foreign correspondency. So I was able to go out in the field every day, meet people, tell stories. Not being from this area is definitely a different understanding. Growing up in the South, we don't have some of the problems that may uprise in the North, but it let me, you know, step out of my comfort zone.
I got you.
Like I said, all people are people. The favorite thing I did, I covered the trial for the teenage squeegee worker who was on trial for allegedly killing Timothy Reynolds last summer on Conway and Light Street. I got to sit through, watch that entire trial, and that was, I think, one of the most impactful things I did, because, you know, I've never been in a courtroom before, but I was able to see a different aspect of life and actually understand better. Everybody in Baltimore seemed to have had an opinion.
Yes.
And I was able to just hear that and, you know, hear the people, what are they saying? What are the lawyers saying? It even almost made me want me to get a law degree, too.
Oh, man.
Not that I want to practice law, but, you know, just to understand things, because I think knowledge is definitely power.
I just gotta say this. I have to say this. Did anybody see that video, that big giant man chasing them little boys with that bat? One, he was in his car. Two, he was intoxicated. Three, he ran across 8 lanes of traffic. And if he would have swung that bat, he would have hit one of them kids. So what they do, they have him pulling down the mask, ready to shoot him. But how can you say that's manslaughter? He's chasing, the man is on his friend's behind, and he shot him in the back. If he didn't, how about that man would have hit one of them little kids and bust their head open?
I'm not gonna lie.
I seen the little video.
I don't look at.
I can see weapon charges.
I'm not gonna.
I can see illegal weapon charges. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
But that man did not get out that car drunk and chase them kids because he didn't like them, this would have never happened.
Wow.
Only thing he should have been convicted of, he's 14 years old, he shouldn't have no weapon or access to a weapon. That's why.
Our opinion, yes, sir. Our opinion.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't look at no news, so I don't even know. I don't know anything about it. I don't look at no news at all.
Well, you got to watch.
I have to watch it now. I have to watch news now. I'm just gonna pick it back on something you said about your internship. So you left North Carolina just to come and do an internship?
I sure did.
Okay.
What was it like in that courtroom?
The what?
Tensions were high. You know, somebody feels like they're victimized and somebody feels like they're the victim. So there's definitely going to be high tensions. People have their own opinions. People have their own personal feelings towards things. So it was definitely a lot of emotion, to say the least. I didn't even know I had some emotions when he came in. They brought him back into court, and I heard what seemed to be like bells ringing, but those weren't bells. Those were actually chains when they brought him in, and his grandmother sitting there crying. And it just kind of broke my heart, because I feel like the African American culture in America definitely has been in bondage their whole life, you know, from slavery till now. And to see this young boy was 14 at the time, now 16, he's back in chains. You know, how are you breaking generational curses? I think they said his dad was in and out of jail. So it just kind of brought my mind to a place of, wow, you know, you're not going to get to be maybe tomorrow's leader if you get put in this bondage and these chains. If he gets out, he's facing up most of like 30 years maybe. If he gets the maximum sentence, by that time he's in his 40s. What are you
one thing I would like to do, though, I like I said, that subject right there, I kind of want to shy away from that little teeny bit. I'd rather keep the focus on you instead of to focus on that. I don't want to listen.
We're not going to go into the
not that conversation, please. No. This conversation here is about her and her career. You understand what I'm saying?
I was getting ready to ask about that. How do you keep impartial when you learning when you reporting something so emotional and it's personally touching? How do you separate and be impartial? Because you can't get on the news and report, and you have to give the facts, regardless of what. And you said, you know, it touched you a little bit, but when I looked at that clip, I wouldn't have known. So how do you be able to be impartial? Because you have tears in your eyes actually right now, because you was there and you seen it all.
Yeah. Just based off, just do it off the facts. You know, this isn't about me. This isn't about the next person. This is about what it is. Stay to the facts. Tell the story, and that's all we really can do. I feel like the most important thing they tell you in journalism and in the news media, don't put your bias in this.
Right.
Because it is my belief that perception is not reality, because your perception is based on a plethora of things.
Right,
it's not the place for that in the newsroom.
I agree.
Right.
So when I tell these stories, I'm telling them from the most impartial place, just telling you the facts and let you be the judge of this. Because like I said, none of our opinions matter. We're not the ones. It can't be about me.
Yes.
Right.
That'll be so selfish to go somewhere and make it about you. It's not about me. It's about what is going on. What's the facts? You tell the people the story, give them a light, and I promise you they can lead the way.
Right. That's awesome.
So, you good?
No, that's amazing to me.
So, so what was it important for you to go to HBCU?
Yes. At first, I really didn't know about them, but then when I heard about them, like, I have to go there. I have to be the reason. I think when people think of HBCU, sometimes they think about us being less or not getting equal education. That's not true.
Yes, I agree.
That's not true at all. You have your whole life to be a minority.
That's true.
Getting into the world, I'm going to be a minority everywhere. But these 4 years, I wanted to be the majority. I wanted to be around people that look like me. And another thing is, just because we look the same doesn't mean our lives were the same. We don't have the same paths.
That's true.
But going to A&T, when I first stepped on the campus, I knew I belonged there. It's a sense of culture. It's a sense of belonging. It's a sense of pride. You're just prideful to be there. You know, you step in places, and people sometimes they'll underestimate you because you came from an HBCU. And I love when they do that, because just sit back, get ready. I'm going to take you on a ride, and I'll make you regret ever doubting me.
Right. So what advice would you give to somebody wanting to get into journalism?
Know why you're doing it. Know who you're doing it for.
Right.
It's a hard field sometimes, but if you know why you're doing something and who you want to do it for, you'll keep pushing, you'll keep going. Don't do it just to be on TV. Do it because you have a passion and follow that dream.
Actually, I have a daughter. She's in journalism. She went to Mizzou, and she does production for a TV station, and she took journalism also. So my question to you is this: do you want to be on the production side also, or you just want to be strictly on the journalism side?
Strictly on camera. I don't want to do producing. I want to be the one to tell the stories.
I got you.
Producers, we definitely need them. It's just not what I
understand.
personally.
I understand.
I have something for you. You would like to, from the classes that you taken, I could see you working in the United Nations somewhere. Would that be satisfying to you, to be able to be in the heartbeat of the world? Because that's where everybody in the world, you know, come together, unite. And if you take international business, you'll be able to understand what's going on. Because a lot of, you know, it's not too many black women that work in there, except for the lady Rachel from Channel 7 News. You know, she moved up, and Abby from CNN, and Simone. All right, you know, you remind me a little bit of Simone, but you got longer hair. So, but
I like Simone.
yeah, I like Simone too a whole lot. She came a long way from ripping them people apart in 2016. So but my thing is, Christine Adenpour, I know she got a show on PBS. She, you know, have her own 101. Do you see yourself living in another country, or like say, would you move to Paris? Or
of course, in a heartbeat.
You would do it
in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
By the time you blink, I'll be on that plane and be out of here.
Wow.
I would not mind.
Would you go to Russia?
I mean, I would if I had to. But I feel like that would be something that I would be, you know, moved to do. But I think I don't have an issue going, because we just can't live in fear. You can't operate in fear. You can't operate in being stopped, because fear can hold you back from so many things. So if I got the opportunity and God moved me to do it, I would go. I would go a little bit scared, but one thing I learned so far is to do it scared, do it not knowing, just do it. Do it, and you can say you've done it. Even if it doesn't work out, you can still say I gave it a shot.
Jump and you get wings. Yeah, jump.
So what's the best? What would you say would be the best part about your college journey then?
The best part of my college journey, For me, it was just the growth I experienced.
Okay.
It
You want to
was-
elaborate on your growth then?
Yeah, so I went through a lot of things in college that maybe I didn't want to go through, but they all made me a better person. I got the chance to run the HBC Royal Court. I got to be Miss Junior. I won, ran the election.
Okay.
And won. Yeah.
All right.
That was a lot of fun. Serving as the face of my class. That was amazing. This college journey is not over yet, but I just look back and like I always tell people, I've been through so much character development in college. The character, she's okay now. She don't want no more development because it was a little hard.
I understand.
And I also just love the culture, you know. If I wear an A&T shirt in the airport, here goes an alum. OMG, where are you going? Let me buy you lunch. They love it. So it's just like a sense of family and community. I never feel like I don't belong. Wherever you go, there's an Aggie
Did you
there.
pledge a sorority?
I did not.
Oh, okay. So you went through the whole 4 years and you didn't pledge your support. Why? I want to ask why.
Because she ain't want to. Because she ain't want to.
Her opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
just
We gotta go to the dang Cordella. E, she asking you, where do you envision yourself in the next 5 or 10 years from today?
5-10 years, I would love to be on CNN by then. I love to be being a foreign correspondent. I plan on having maybe 2 more degrees.
Okay.
And just changing the world one story at a time.
That's what I meant to ask you, because I know everybody wondering, what 4 classes you taking this summer along with your internship?
I did a class on political research methods 1. I did a class on, I think it was public policy. I did a class on photojournalism. And I did a class on my internship.
So you can able to film, video, like you could be an independent reporter. You don't even really need nobody to go with you. You
Right.
got to set up a camera, all that. Wow, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
I can really
beautiful.
take a picture with my phone.
You saying good, Mr. You know I'm with you. My question is, since you are doing all this stuff and you're a very attractive young lady, so what do you do to unwind? What do you do to enjoy yourself when you have time? What do you do when you have time for yourself?
I love to travel.
Okay.
I love to go new places and meet new people.
Okay.
But I mean, my job isn't stressful. I don't feel like,
You love it.
yeah, I love what I do.
Like they say, if you do what you love, it's not work. Then
Yeah,
I understand
but I
that.
love to travel. I love to be in a new country, in a new place, just doing a new thing. That's definitely my favorite thing. So I like to work hard just so I can get the money to go to my next destination.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
So speaking of,
Oh, let me say this real quick.
speaking of-
Let me say this real quick.
Right.
Let me say this real quick, y'all. That's
Right.
one. Hey, family. Please hit that subscribe, that like, and share. I had to throw that out there. But go ahead, Miss Lisa.
No, Eric.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I was talking about stress and work. You got any funny stories, like behind the camera kind of stories, like any kind of fun stuff that happens, behind the scenes?
Yeah, people see a news camera and they act
They
like
act
Yeah.
you been shooting and in the back like they're waving. I'm just like, OMG. That's usually like some of the funny stuff that happens. I also think people, when they see what gets on TV, we do those a couple times sometimes. Like if it's a package and it's pre-recorded, sometimes like I'll jump on my words and you'll hear me be like, behind the scenes.
Right,
But we get TV news is funny. It's just like the people you interact. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. You'll be talking about something completely different. They'll come up to you, and one thing people think news people can do is solve their problems.
Oh, yeah.
The station gets so many emails. Like this one lady
Bloopers.
called. She was like, "Oh, I'm about to get put out of my house," and I'm like, did you call Maryland authority? Like, what are we gonna do? We do help in a certain way, but people
Put
like,
it
I
on
have
air.
an emergency, and I'm like, did you call 911 first?
Yeah.
And they just think we can solve
Okay, yeah.
everything. It's just very interesting. Like, we're like the first thing they do. They're gonna call the news station.
Wow, that's
Hopefully you
pretty
can get in
good.
front of that camera. I've been there.
Right. So we're so also, I mean, since you're the professional here, but like we're doing this camera thing. Do you got any advice for us? Like what, like about being behind the
Lord,
camera? Like
please.
what you know what I mean? Like some tips for us while we're behind this camera.
Just be natural. Talk the way you normally talk. Conversational.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
the biggest thing.
Right.
Really just try to pretend like the camera's not there. Be yourself uncut.
Right.
People love to see how you just are in everyday life.
Right.
Oh,
That's Lisa. Yeah.
okay.
Is that how you are?
Why you say
No, is that how you are in real life? I'm just
See,
asking.
they come
I'm just
out.
asking.
That's
Is
all
that-
right.
Is that how you are in real life, Miss Lisa?
I take that
Okay,
charge. This
okay.
is me all
That's good.
day.
That's
And
good
somebody
advice.
gonna love me for all my
We all love you.
perfectness.
We
Ain't
all
nothing
always love you,
wrong.
Miss Lisa.
Ain't nothing wrong. A couple dollars
Beautiful
gonna
Miss
fix.
Lisa.
Are you?
Y'all can help me out. Why don't y'all start me a GoFundMe?
The beautiful Miss Lisa.
Look, are you part of the NABJ?
I am. I actually served my sophomore year. I was NABJ treasurer. Last year I was
Oh, that's
NABJ.
okay. For the family members.
Oh, thank you,
Okay,
Cordelia.
okay. I'm not gonna lie. I called my daughter, right, and she told me I asked this question. So you know, I don't know what it is neither.
Oh,
But
it's the
I know what it
National
is. I know what it
Association
is.
of
But
Black
go ahead,
Journalists.
say it again. I'm sorry.
Oh, explain that again.
Yeah, say it again.
NABJ stands for National Association of Black Journalists.
Yes.
Their conference is actually on right now in
Yeah, she's in the
Alabama.
conference right now.
I
Yeah.
wish I was there, but I went last year to
Yes.
Vegas.
Okay.
It was a great experience. I served as the vice president for the ANC chapter this year.
Okay, okay.
Amazing experience.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay,
Did you
okay.
ever meet Robin Roberts or anybody
I
like that?
haven't met Roland Martin.
Okay.
He was on CNN. He currently lives in DC and has
Yeah,
his own
okay.
production company.
I know you know that man, Philip.
I met him too.
Scott. He called him Boulay. What's his name?
I don't know. I don't.
He called him Boulay. It's Philip Scott. He has his podcast and he just go in on everything, and he calls him Boulay.
No, she's okay. She's okay. She's okay. She's okay. She's okay. She's okay.
I'm like one of those who have useless information in my head.
If it's in your head, it's not useless. You use it.
Brilliant.
If you use it, it's okay.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So
that's
do you
true.
do you get to pick like this guy, I guess, behind the scenes stuff? Do you get to pick the stories you report on?
They get to pitch them. So like every day they come in with a couple stories, and the news director will probably approve them. But usually, if there's breaking news, if there's a lot of breaking news, they'll probably send somebody to that.
Okay.
If you don't have something like the people, like I said, people email stories, they might put you on that. But for the most part, you pitch maybe 3 or 4 stories that they give you.
I got you. So are you thinking about coming back to Baltimore after you finish, or I know you say CNN. So say for instance CNN is not there. Where would like to go?
I'm looking at Atlanta.
Atlanta, okay.
I'd love to go back close to home.
Okay, okay.
Maybe Houston.
Okay.
Maybe DC. Baltimore, it'll be a good place, but it wouldn't be a place I would want to establish.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah, I
Here
can
for a
understand
good
that.
time, not a
Don't-
long
I understand. I understand
And
that.
they say Cornelia gave us a compliment. She said, "Family, y'all are doing an excellent job."
Thank you.
Thank you
We got
so
another family
much.
member. We got another
Yes,
family member.
yes.
Don't forget us now.
You're
You
exactly
cannot
right.
forget us.
Yep.
Cannot
When
forget
you
us.
blow up
Exactly.
and you
She's
shine
already there.
I'm
When
just
she tell
saying.
her you already there.
Look, I'm talking about when she in Russia or somewhere, and be like, "Yeah, the Bmore part, what's up?"
Yeah, you gonna shout us out in Russian?
Of course.
She gonna say, "Will
Y'all
you
may
please?"
not want them Russians to know.
They already got the information.
We love everybody. We love everybody.
So I already know.
You already know that.
All right, so
Does social media play a part in what you? I mean, I know you're already behind the camera and you're already well known, but like in journalism nowadays, like, do you have to sort of do some social media stuff to get people to tune in, or I mean, is it part of the
Yeah, it's definitely a part of it because there's different target audiences.
Mm-hmm.
Usually some older people or older generations, they'll be the ones to come up from work and watch 6 o'clock news.
Right.
But people like my age, we're going to probably scroll on TikTok, Instagram. We want
Yes.
it quick, fast, and in a hurry. Just because like the dopamine levels in today's thing, it's just like quick. Everything's microwave.
Yes.
So social media definitely plays a big part. A lot of marketing is done on TikTok just because you know your audience and who you're targeting to. So I think that's the biggest thing with times changing. If you do want to keep up and keep your business from dying, you have to keep up with the trends and what's popping. Because a lot of the times, the young people and the women, they're going to spend the money.
Yes,
you have
that's
to figure
true.
out where they are. What
That's
is
true.
your target age?
I agree.
Of course, if you're trying to target 80-year-olds, you're not going to be on TikTok.
That's right,
But if you're
right,
trying
right.
to target I feel like TikTok is the most widespread use because my mom uses TikTok. I use TikTok.
Yes.
My little cousin uses
Yes,
TikTok.
I use it.
Yeah,
Right,
so we
yeah,
all use it, and it's curated to what you like to see. So if you like to watch more funny videos, you'll find more funny videos popping up. If you like to watch more new stuff, the algorithm feeds off of what you like to see.
I understand.
So I think TikTok is the most widespread. It's short, so quick, and to the point.
I do have a question though. It's about our show, and I like to get young people's opinion. Right? We're trying to show here that try to tell a person that look within inside, and your talent will make room for you. And we trying not to. Ain't no trying. We're not going to. We're not going to do that stuff where do something just to get likes and whatever. You as a young person, how will you receive someone like us, or this, not just us, this platform, telling someone young, you can do it, the power lies inside of you? How is that received by the young people, or people that you know, or your generation, period?
I think my generation knows that they can do it, but I feel like it's about how are you going to tell your message. You know, there's several stories on, for instance, like say when the Queen died. Every news outlet had a story about the Queen dying.
Yes.
But how are you going to tell your story differently that makes me want to hear it?
Okay.
And of course, you don't do things for likes and stuff, but
Yes.
you also, likes transfer to viewers.
That's true.
If you get 1 million likes, you get like 10 million
They're gonna
viewers.
see why
Yes.
they
You know,
got
you're
a
gonna see
million
it.
likes.
So just
I know.
how are you gonna get this message across? And
Yes.
you have to meet people where they're at. You know, when you're trying to target a person or with a product, you have to come where they're at. That's why
Okay.
back then they used to like knock on doors, or paperboy used to come and drop it at your door. You can't ignore it then. So I think it's just important to tell your message in a way that's just not you talking, because
Okay.
you have to also realize who is your voice for me to want to hear it.
Okay.
And I feel like if you realize, like, who am I for people to want to listen to me? Okay, you probably don't listen to me, but I'm going to make you listen to me. Here's
Yes.
how I'm going to do it.
Okay.
You have to give people it like this, like,
Okay.
here, this is what it is, and they'll be more likely to receive what you're trying to say.
Okay.
Right.
So since anybody,
No, go ahead.
I got one. So sometimes you do have to have conversations that's uncomfortable. Okay, it just can't be smiley, jumpy, friendly, because you get bored with that. Like young people, I know I watch social media. I like when people go out and do different things and have different types of people, because you know what, everybody, you know, it's the real world. You know, and I think, you know, personally, I think we need to tell some stories.
Of course.
Yeah.
People want to be relatable, too.
Yeah, let
Life
somebody.
isn't always smiley, happy, and go
That's true.
lucky. People want people that they can relate to. You know, people like, I know I seen somebody on TikTok today. She was crying about getting kicked out of her house because she didn't have enough money. That's relatable. You're gonna watch like, okay, I can relate to that. So if we get on TikTok every day smiling and being happy, it's not a reality.
It's not reality.
Sure. I agree with
It's
that.
not a reality.
I
But if
agree
you
with
can
that.
be your true, authentic self and get people to relate to you, they'll be more likely to hear what you have to say. It's the reason why, for me being a journalist, I don't want to report in America. I want to report where I am, because people are not going to come and call me if they don't know who I am. Who are you for me to tell you my story?
okay.
Right.
It's like even when
right.
something happens and we go out into neighborhoods and want to like get people to talk, they're like, nope, we're not talking to you, because they have this thing in their head. I talk to you, I can get in trouble, you're gonna leave. So building those connections, making yourself be relatable.
Like they did to them people in Brooklyn. The news is a month later, and they still stuck in that trauma.
Yeah, definitely building the connections, getting people to talk to you, and just be authentic. You know, humans have general struggles that we all go through.
That's true. That's very true.
All different, but all the same.
So,
Different, but
I
exactly
would
the
ask
same.
you a question. Do you think for us to continue this podcast, right, I want to come up with an idea, like maybe 5 to 10 minutes bio on each of us, like where we came from, how we get here, what we doing, and things of that nature. So maybe people relate to us more. They understand we just, oh, she said truth. Wow. Wow. So when they see us, they see that, you know, we like to have a good time. We like to laugh, joke, because, you know, I'm a straightforward. He is too. He the calm one. But
Do I look a fool to you? Am I acting a fool today?
He been so nice today. I'm so proud of him. Oh, my God.
No.
You have no idea how proud I am of Dennis today.
Yeah. My mind said that I wouldn't do anything 5 to 10 minutes, because, like I said, people's
It's too
attention
long.
span is
Short,
too long.
too long.
And
Short, yeah.
short, sweet, and to the point. Now, when you establish something, then people are going to want to know more about you. Yeah.
The background.
Like a quick 15, 30-second clip, if you could, you know, I'm from Baltimore, have the harbor behind you. This is my favorite place to eat. This is my family, done. Like, keep
Okay.
it short and sweet to the point, because I got to live in a very microwave society.
Right.
People don't even wait 10 minutes for their food to warm up.
Yes.
Everybody got to
Right.
eat.
Yes.
They don't want to
Right.
wait 10 minutes
Yes.
to, read.
Right.
Especially in this generation, less and less kids are reading. I think America as a whole, the literacy rate is
Oh,
going
man.
down.
It's
Even working in
sad.
TV, they tell
Sad.
us speak at a 6th grade level. I said a word, I was like juxtaposition, which basically means two opposing ideas to make a point. That word's in my vocabulary.
Yes.
I could put it in a conversation with somebody.
Right.
And usually they were like, no, we don't use those type of big words. I'm like, big words?
Big words.
But they literally just tell you speak to
Keep it
a
simple.
6th grade
Yes.
level
I understand.
that they could understand you. So definitely understanding that as well.
I gotta say this. I want you to see that I am proud of you guys. She got the love clap, the heart face, the peace sign. We love you too.
We love you too.
Cordilla.
We
And
love
I
all
know
the family.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
We
do,
love all
but
the family out there.
Look, we got
And,
a chance right here.
yeah.
Look at this. Look at the future.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you, it was definitely an honor.
It was
definitely an
an
honor and a
honor.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Oh, when you leaving though? When you going back to?
Next Friday.
North Carolina next Friday? Man, I'm telling you, I'm so glad you graced us with your presence. I don't know
thank
what
you.
to
The
do.
pleasure is
And
all
it was
mine.
definitely an
I want to
honor.
ask you a question. You not cook country, don't you?
I don't think she had to cook. She already said she cook in 10 minutes. I mean, in 10,
No, no,
She
no,
microwaves. She
10
microwaves.
seconds, she can't cook.
My business, my business. Told you.
No, I definitely can cook.
Yeah,
All right, okay, you got to prove it then. You got 1 week. You got 1 week. You got to prove it.
Look. You make macaroni and cheese.
All of it.
Old Mace.
Oh, wait a minute. Miss Lisa.
And some ribs.
You saying all that? She got to prove this. So you better say no. Just say no. She got to prove this to us.
We hungry.
We hungry.
We try to get a chef up in here.
Okay.
She'll do her best.
When is dinner? We all coming over and eat. We'll buy the food.
I will buy it if you cook it.
When is dinner?
He gonna buy it.
Dang, wait a minute. I guess we won't be having dinner. We won't be having dinner.
Well, then there we go.
Okay, you tell us. You tell us when dinner we'll have the food.
Okay, we can definitely set something.
Okay, we'll set something up. You ain't got but a week. Don't call and say, look, something happened and I get y'all next week.
If you say Frank's and me, I'm gonna cry.
If you say I get y'all next week.
We'll try to schedule something. I'll see what I can do.
Have your people call my people.
Yeah, there
We'll
you
have
go.
your
There you
people.
go. Well, our
I
time.
think I should make my own.
Our time is almost up, Miss Lisa. So, well, before we leave, though, right? Our time is almost up. Before we leave, we want to start with Eric.
Eric.
We're gonna start with Eric. You have
Definitely.
anything you got to say?
Definitely an honor having you out here with us. You're brilliant and beautiful.
you.
Brilliant.
And
Yes.
I know,
Oh, hey,
I know you'll
6th
be-
grade level.
That's us.
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. You're very smart. You're very smart. And you're very.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No,
Sorry, go ahead.
and yeah, I mean, definitely, I'm happy we got you on here and keep doing what
you.
you're doing. Proud of you. Good job, Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good job, Mama.
exactly
Daddy,
right.
family.
So, come back. Come back whenever you feel
When
like
you
it.
get big,
Yeah.
we get a little bigger. But
Yeah,
good.
my last words is I
Right.
want to rehash what this young woman has accomplished
There we
already.
go. There we go.
She's going to graduate May of 2024.
Yes.
She will have a degree in mass communications, multimedia journalism,
Journalism.
just say it.
Journalism.
Journalism.
You're perfect just like you are. Keep going.
Well as a degree in political science. She wants to take all this because she want to take international business and she want to be able to report anywhere around the world and understand anything that they can come at them. I mean, that's a lot of hard work. This young woman is on vacation. She's doing 4 classes and a 40-hour intern. The power of youth. The power of youth, because I be asleep right now. But I'm going to be telling Miss Kuleema Kuteh, I am so honored.
Thank you.
I know. I
All
just want to
mine.
give you a hug on camera. I am
Yeah, do it right there. Y'all doing good.
You are
Awesome.
so beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank
Family.
you.
That's what
Just
family
want
do. Awesome.
We just want you to just soar. Soar. We got all that. Make room for the big girl.
Yeah, she ready.
No, make room.
All right.
And Cordelia says,
Awesome.
"You always
Thank you,
say
thank you.
amazing compliments."
Yes.
She said you are awesome guest.
Thank you.
And you are.
Miss Kuleema, you got anything to say to the family out there before you go?
Thank you guys so much for having me. Remember, the sky is the limit. Any dream is obtainable, even if it hasn't been done yet. Just make
Yes.
a way, pave your own way, and you can get it done. Never be scared to get told no. I remember I told somebody I wanted to be a journalist, and they told me, "What makes you think you can do it?"
Yes.
And you know what? I love that because now I'm doing it. So never be scared to step out your comfort zone, go to new places, and it's never too old, and you're never too young to have a dream. Make it happen.
Make it happen. Love
There
it.
we go.
There you go. Well, family, all I want to say, I love y'all. I love you. It was a pleasure. Was mine just meeting you. And I don't have much to say. I'm just gonna say your talent will make room for you. Whatever you want to do is on the inside of you. Like Miss Kuleema said, don't let nobody tell you what you can do. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do.
That's
And I'm gonna keep it short like that. Your talent will make room for you.
It sure will.
And we out of here.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Let's go. That's how we do.
All right.
That's how we do a show up.
It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. I've been looking to the stars like I'm an astronaut, and this pain hurts so much, so I smoke that gas a lot. I've been hiding from my